I thought I should film that's that ish I don't like. Just putting it out there. I'm not a miserable, moany, Grinch of a person, but there are some things in this world that really, really pee me off. Like, really. I hope it's not too long because I'm going to sound really, really miserable. Let me just get cracking. The first thing that really, really annoys me at the moment is when I'm travelling on public transport, and whether it be the bus or the train, there's 9 times out of 10 there's always that one person who will feel the need to use my pushchair as a handrail. Now, I'm not being mean here. The bus, the train, they provide them. They provide the swinging things in the air. My pushchair is not painted red, yellow, green, has a sign, please hold me. I just don't feel the need why you need to use it and put all your weight on the pushchair. It's not made for that. You wouldn't like it if, I was going to hold your arm for the whole journey of the bus, putting my weight down on you. So why would you feel the need to do it with my pushchair? Another thing about public transport is kids. You could be on the bus or the train, or even on a plane, for example, and then there's that family who has like 3 or 4 kids, and then these 3 or 4 kids act like they have no home training. Yeah, especially when you're in the pushchair section of the bus and you've got like your pushchair, another pushchair, and then in the little nooks and crannies you have like all these children slotted in, and they want to be pushing, fighting, spitting, slapping, shouting, screaming. Yeah, not around me. Not around me. And I do believe if you have that many kids and your children have a tendency of, not behaving, I think it's time you should try and invest in a vehicle, a family-sized one for you and your little army. It just makes everyone else's life a bit easier. People who dictate, like especially now I have a daughter, a lot of people had a lot of advice which I was really willing to, receive and take. Like, I've never raised a child before. Any help I could get, I was willingly, happily to take. However, those who'd like, you have to do this when you have your child, or what you're doing is wrong and there's no room for errors, what they say is gospel, that really gets on my nerves, because who are you? And I'm that type of person. If you tell me I have to do something, I have to do it, and the tone and the delivery is not, up to my liking, I'm just not going to do it. Even if it is in my best interest, I just won't do it. I think I don't like unnecessary smart comments as well. How do I explain it? For example, it must have been raining one day and I had a doctor's appointment, and or sidewalks in America, as you call it. And you've got the baby, there's a rain cover, and you're, charging down the road, you've got to get to the doctor's surgery, it's her checkup, she's having an injection or whatever. And then someone would be like, oh, this is not the right weather to have a child in. I know this. You know this. But don't you think, if I could have avoided it, I would have? When people want to touch Ebony, and I'm talking about strangers here, and I'm not sure how other mums feel about this, but if I don't know you, and you want to look in the pushchair, okay, look, oh, that's a sweet baby, do you have a boy, do you ever have a girl? That's fine. But then, you cross the line when you want to take your hand and like rub her face. When people sneeze, like, when they sneeze and they're right behind you, and then you feel the particles land on your neck back, and you're just like, ugh, cover your mouth, Like, why were you so close in the first place? Knowing that you had the lurgies, why would you stand right behind me? People who can see you struggling and they could potentially help, but don't, that really annoys me. And it could be with anything. I don't know, you could be walking, your shopping bag splits open, and all your groceries fall in the shop, on the floor, and they just watch your oranges and apple roll, but they don't offer to pick them up. I don't know, it's just little simple little things that, we all struggle one time in life. it would be nice to know that a fellow human being would offer their hand of help. Or am I asking too much? You know, those people see you walking through a door, you know, ask them but don't hold it open and just let it slam in your face. It's rude. You have the people who smell in the morning. Like why? Don't you bath in the morning? Shower in the morning? Why do you smell first thing in the morning? And it's like, it's not like a little whiff. It is that scorching hot beer. Why? When people sit in the priority seat, and sadly, unfortunately for yourself, you are not a priority. Like really? Like, not all disabilities are visual. I understand that. You could have a back problem that I don't know about. But if I've, you know, come to sit down and I've waddled on the train, you know, pregnant belly, all you have to say is like, you know, I'm sorry, like I have back issues, I can't actually stand. I would understand that. But for those who don't have that hidden back issue, you know, some hidden knee issues in life, get up. Just simply get up. You know, or you're sitting in the priority seat and my pushchair needs to wheel on into that little area because the seats fold up, and then you pretend that you don't see me. So I have to put my pushchair in the way of the doors, and then you want to huff and puff when you get off the train because my pushchair's in the way. However, if you move when I first got off the train, we wouldn't have this issue. I think that's really it. I think the moral behind this is I need a car. I think I hate public transport. I think most things in life is to do with public transport. I need a car. I think on that note, guys, until the next time, see you later. Comment, like and subscribe. Zara will be happy I remember this time. And I think that's it. Just remember, I'm not miserable. I'm actually really nice. But I think we just realised that public transport really, really